Hey guys, it's Milana.
Just see those sleigh bells jingling, ring, tingle, tingling. Come on, it's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you.
In today's video, I will be doing my Christmas wish list 2020. Now, I just want to say that I'm not a brat, so I'm not trying to sound like I need this, I need that. These are all just things that would be nice to have if I can have it. And I also just want to give you guys a little bit of inspiration for your own Christmas wish list as well. So let's just go ahead and get into the video. Okay guys, I have my laptop open right next to me just because my memory is super terrible. So if you see me looking back and forth, that is why. So the first thing I am going to start off with is of course the most expensive thing on my list, but I really would like this. It is the Canon EOS M6 Mark II. I really just would like to improve my YouTube channel, the quality, the content, basically everything by 2021. So this is my first thing on my list is a new camera. Second thing I have is a jewelry organizer. I don't have the most jewelry, but I am looking forward to getting more. So things like my necklaces, my earrings, rings, I just want to be able to put it all in a small little box. I don't want too much jewelry because that's not really like a need or just something that I wear too often. So just a small box. The third thing that I have is a cozy fleece pajama set. So if you really know me, you know that I get cold super easily. So anything that has fleece on it, it really helps me out because of course guys, I have to follow up with number 4 with fuzzy socks. What girl do you know doesn't like fuzzy socks? I'll wait. So personally for myself, I really love fuzzy socks. This year I would really like Christmas themed fuzzy socks. So just to give the people an idea, maybe something along the lines of have a Merry Christmas on the socks, maybe some Christmas lights, Christmas trees, reindeers, or maybe Santa Claus, anything Christmas themed. But if you're trying to get somebody who is a Grinch some fuzzy socks, maybe you can get them like stripes, polka dots, a plain color, something. So moving on to number 5, I have a smartphone printer. I'll link everything I guess on the page of course so you guys can see what the actual name of it is, but I really would like this because I take pictures like everywhere I go, and to have that picture just instantly print out from my iPhone, that would be super awesome. But this is a little bit expensive, so I'm not really expecting it. But if anybody watching that is from my family, friends, my boyfriend wants to buy me this, I won't hold you against it. Moving on to number 6 is practicing mindfulness 75 essential meditations to help reduce your stress. I would really love this book just because I like to meditate, but I am no expert whatsoever. But I'm trying to touch it on a deeper level and really just know what I'm doing and just have a more, I guess, personal connection with what I'm doing. And plus, I am stressed quite often, unfortunately. So I feel like if this can help me, then maybe this can help somebody else that is constantly stressed as well. So maybe not just for me, but maybe give this to a family member or coworker that might use it or might need it. Okay, moving on to number 7, I would really like a 2021 morning devotion book. The one that I have right now is by Joel Osteen, and I think it's called Your Best Life Begins Each Morning, and I've been reading his morning devotions ever since I guess March because that's when my mom gave me the book. But it's a really awesome book. I wake up each morning and I feel I basically feel re-energized and I just feel really positive after reading that morning devotion. So each morning, I just kind of already have something to look forward to. So I'd really like one for the next following year, whatever 2021 has in store for us. Number 8, a morph brush set. I'm not sure like what specifically, I'm gonna do some more research and all that, but I would really like a new brush set just because the one that I have right now is super old, and because I really want to learn how to do eyeshadow. I don't know how to do my makeup whatsoever, but I feel like if I have the right type of quality brushes that it would make blending a little bit easier for myself. But another side note, I have really hooded eyes, and as soon as I put something on my eyelids, it just kind of disappears. So that's also going to be a really struggle that I'm going to encounter. Alright, moving on to number 9. I would really like another LED video light. I have a ring light that I'm using right now, but I feel like the light isn't as powerful because if you've noticed within the past couple of minutes, the background probably got really dark because I've been filming like the same couple of clips because I keep on blabbering my mouth away, but I just need a new video light that'll just stay and you won't even see like any of the background colors change, and it'll just be super bright. So I really like this light. I've seen it on a whole bunch of YouTubers, like reviews and videos and things like that they recommend, so I really would like to try this out. I feel like it's kind of within my price range, and I feel like the size of it would be really suitable for my room. Number 10, I would really like a 2021 planner. I mean, I'm not sure what next year has in store for us because 2020 has been a disaster, and I did have a planner for this year, but of course I didn't really use it because all of the events that happened this year was just not expected. So I'm hoping for next year it's going to be a little bit more smoother, so I would just like a planner to kind of just be ahead of the game. So moving on to number 11, if you guys have been on my channel, you would know that cinnamon is my absolute favorite scent. So I would really like a cinnamon candle because, I mean, it's Christmas. I feel like cinnamon is the perfect smell to just have everywhere in your house. All right, moving on to number 12. I would really like some new Brooks running shoes. I do have a pair right now, but I feel like they're really worn out and they're just super comfortable, really light for my feet. So just some new shoes would be awesome because I'm always on my feet all the time at work. Moving on to number 13, of course, this is not a need, but I would really like a Nike Air Max 97 in all red or all black or all white. I'm not sure which color I want, but I would really like a pair of that because it just looks super comfortable, and I've always wanted a pair for so long, but I've never gotten to it because it's not really a need, and I have a whole bunch of shoes right now that I still barely wear. Number 14, I would really like an ergonomic, however you pronounce it, desk chair. This one, I actually got the same exact one for my boyfriend, but in all black. So I know that this is super comfortable. I need a new desk chair because the one that I'm using right now, it has no handlebars because my brother broke it off, and it's also super ripped because Lord knows what happened to it. I don't know. So a new desk chair is definitely, I would say this is a need more than a want. I mean, of course it's like a want, but I definitely need this. So moving on to number 15, I would really like a Nike fleece set. I love sweatpants. I really don't go anywhere whatsoever, so having a nice set to just kind of lounge around in would be super awesome. Of course, not a need, but it would be really nice to have. Moving on to number 16, I would like a True You self-discovery journal. I would really like to get into journaling. I know this is super good for you, but I'm trying to touch that on a deeper level, so I feel like if I had it, you know, in front of me on my desk, I'd be like, okay, I have to do it now. So I would really like a journal to start off with. Number 17, I would really like some memory foam slippers. I feel like these would definitely suit me because the slippers that I have right now, they're just way too fuzzy for me and they're a little bit uncomfortable, but I've just been wearing it for so long because I've just been a little bit lazy on buying a new set. So having this pair, I would be so appreciative. Moving on to number 18, I would really like a stable car tripod. I do want to do like playlist videos or drive with me videos and vlogs, things like that, but the one that I have right now, I just can't because it's a little bit too unstable. I'm going to insert a clip right here just so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Like seafood, like crab mac and cheese on my fries. No, steak and shrimp cheese fries. Oh my gosh, this is so funny. It's just way too shaky for my liking, and I'm just like, I cannot film with this type of quality for my viewers. So yeah, I would really like a stable one where it's not going to move, but I would prefer one with where I can just stick it on my dashboard. So if you guys can find something like that, definitely add that to your list for me. Moving on to number 19, I would really like an ugly Christmas sweater, but not like too ugly, but still cute for me to wear. I've actually never ever bought one, but I feel like this year is the year. I would just really like a sweater to take pictures in and just really get into that Christmas spirit. Number 20, I would really like some roller skates, not only for myself, but for my boyfriend too, because he doesn't know how to roller skate, so I would really like to teach him, and I'm not really too concerned about the weather coming up. I mean, I know it's gonna be cold, but where I live, it doesn't really get cold too fast, and it doesn't snow here, so we can go out and roller skate, I guess, anytime we would want. So I've always liked to do this when I was younger. I would say that I'm decent at it, but I'm not a pro or I'm like super good, but I don't fall too often. So roller skates, I'm a size 6, 6.5 if anybody's wondering. Moving on to the next one, which is number 21. I would really like this Coco Chanel perfume. I've done a whole bunch of like perfume review videos and like top perfumes and things like that, and this one always manages to just rank in the listing. So I would always like to try this perfume out, but I've just never really had the funds for it. So this is one of my top perfumes that I would really like to try. Moving on to number 22, I would really like some more necklaces. As you can see, I'm more of like a minimalist, basic kind of person when it comes to necklaces, but I really do like the look that people do when you're kind of layering your necklaces. So they have like multiple necklaces and it just looks really good. So I would definitely like to add more necklaces to my collection. Moving on to number 23, of course, I had to follow up with some earrings. I only have like 2 hoop pairs and then this pair that my boyfriend got me. So like I said, I'm a very minimalist person, but I do want to kind of upgrade my style and fashion and all that good stuff. So having more, I guess, aesthetic or pretty earrings, I feel like it would just help me out. So moving on to number 24, I would really like a custom LED sign. I'm not sure where I would hang this, probably like in my room or outside in my next YouTube studio. So these are really cool. You can customize it to whatever you want. So this would be an awesome gift for anybody that likes aesthetic things like this. Moving on to number 25, I would really like these white Nike slides. I've honestly been wanting this for a really long time. I totally forgot about it, but when I was like thinking of ideas for this video, I was like, what is something that I've always been wanting that I don't have in my closet? And then that just came to my mind, my white Nike slides. So I've always wanted this. I am I'm a size 6.5, like I said, but maybe a size 6. I would have to double check, but somewhere around those lines. Number 26. Before I say it, do you guys remember at the very beginning of this video when I said this Canon camera is going to be the most expensive thing? Ooh, I lied to you all. This is actually the most expensive thing. I would really like
a Chanel crossbody bag.
Now, I know these are super expensive, so of course I'm not expecting this at all. I said that for a couple things on this list, but this one I'm not really expecting at all. But I just put this on the list because it's just something that would be super nice to have, something rare that I would buy. All the purses that I have are from thrift stores and some of them are just a little bit too big. So I'm looking to kind of size down in my purses, but also to really take care of the nicer things that I have. So moving on to number 27, I would really like a heated blanket. I get cold super easily, like I said, so having a heated blanket I feel like would be to my best advantage. Moving on to number 28, I would really like some scrunchies for my hair. If you've seen my hair, you would know that it's super long, and I feel like scrunchies hold it super well. I normally like those little thick black hair ties, but I like scrunchies better. So having scrunchies, especially like the different colored ones to kind of match the outfits, I feel like that'd be really nice. Moving on to number 29, I like to read a lot outside or in my room, but I never really have a designated chair. So I feel like having this hammock chair would be really awesome. It looks super comfortable and reasonably priced, so this would be really nice to have. Number 30, I would also like this neck, shoulder, back massager with heat. I couldn't read my typing for a second there. But yes, if you can relate, if you're hovering over your computer all day, or maybe you're standing up and just have constant pain in that area, this would be super great for you. I believe I will link everything, of course, down below. But this one had a whole bunch of good reviews, and other people have also reviewed this in other YouTube videos that I've watched. So this would be super nice because I'm constantly leaning over and just constantly hurting in this area. So this would really be useful. And lastly, number 31, a taser. Now, I'm not a violent or fighting type of person, just to make a quick disclaimer, but I just feel like in a world like this and just the size that I am, I need to have something other than pepper spray to defend myself. And I feel like a taser would pretty much do the job because I'm really self-aware. Anywhere I go, it's pretty sad. I can go to the mall, the movies, Walmart, and I'll still be looking around making sure that nobody is coming after me because that's just the type of world that we live in. So yes, having a taser would be really useful to me just because I need self-protection for myself. Thank you guys so much for watching my video today. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up for me if you haven't already. It always helps with the YouTube algorithm. And hit that subscribe button for me as my channel on here is growing each and every single day. Until next time, I will see you all in my next video.